Yeah, I checked what you sent to me, but you know, I don't seem to, I don't seem to get a hand on all of the solutions. So I'll be asking you for your answers. Okay,
Okay.
I'll be asking you for your answers to these questions, so that I'll be able to, we'll be able to look at it together. So this number two, what's your answer to this particular question?
Yeah, my answer is there.
Tell me your answer. I said I can't even see anything on the page you sent to me. Okay.
Uh, my answer is 83.
83, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 83. So this homework, this other homework, that is number three. So that I named number three now. So what are your answers? I think you have to get an answer for this, an answer for this, right?
Yeah.
So Roman figure one now. That figure one. What's your answer?
Uh, number three. The first one, number three is 15,000 meters and
15,000 minutes, right?
no meters
Meters, and no problem. So
and
the
eight
second one.
thousand three hundred. No, there's two answers for number three because
Okay.
it said for number one. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
so 15,000 meters and 8,325 kilometers.
Okay. 15,000 meters, then 8,300 and what?
8,000. Uh,
Did you say 8,325 kilometers?
yeah, yeah. I should.
25 kilometers. So what about the second one? This one. Or are these the two answers for this and this? Can you hear me, Isra?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. I can hear you.
those are the two answers, right?
No, those two answers that I gave you for number one and number
Okay,
three,
it's for number
that's the
one.
it's only
Okay.
for number one.
Okay, then what about the second one?
Uh, the second one is 553 liters.
553. Okay,
No,
let's
I mean 555. 555.
okay, 555 days. Okay, I'm gonna check everything out together now. Okay.
Okay.
A machine produces 2175 screws a day. After a month, these screws are distributed equally to 25 dealers in different parts of the city. How many screws does each dealer get? Yeah, this is like a compound statement or question. It requires you maybe to do multiplication and then division. Okay,
Okay.
so we have this number two, two, 175 to 175 screws in a day, one day. So then we want to know how many screws in 30 days. So this is going to be times 30. Okay,
Okay.
it's going to be times 30 because in one day is this amount. In 2 days will be times 2. In 10 days will be times 10. Okay.
Okay.
So in 30 days will be times 30. So doing this times 30 simply means x will be 2175 times 30 screws altogether, which is 2175 times 3, then times 10, because 3 times 10 is 30, right?
Yeah.
So we have 2175 times 3. What is 3 times 5?
That's 15.
15. Keep 1. 3 times 7 is what?
Uh, that's 21.
Plus 1, that's 22. 3 times 1, that's 3, plus 2, that's 5. Then 3 times 2, that's 6. So that is times 3. Now times 10 is going to be just to put a 0, okay?
Okay.
So if I'm multiplying by 30, then I put a 0 for my answer. Now, so it means we have 6, 2, 6, 5, 2, 5, 0 screws, okay?
Okay.
In 1 month, which is 30 days according to the question. So now this is to be distributed to 25 dealers, okay?
Okay.
That means we're going to divide this equally because given to them equally, distributed equally. So we're going to have 6, 5, 2, 5, 0 to be divided by 25. So how many 25 can go in 6? So we'll move to the next stage. How many 25 is in 65? That's 2, okay?
Okay.
2 times 25 is 50. Then we'll subtract. What is 65 minus 50? That's 15.
Uh,
Then you bring down the next digit, which is what? Which is 2, right? Right?
yeah.
Good. So 152. How many 25 in 152? We have 6 because 25 in 50 is 2, then times 3, that's 150. So that's 6. 6 times 25, that's 150. Okay?
Yeah.
What is 152 minus 150? That's 2. Okay?
Okay.
Then you bring down the next digit, which is what? 5.
Gosh.
So 25 in 25 is 1, okay?
Okay.
And 1 times 25 is 25. So this adds 0. Then you bring down the final digit there, which is this 0, okay?
Okay.
So 25 in 0 is 0, so it doesn't need anything, it doesn't remain anything again. So that means the answer to this second question will be that each dealer got how many screws?
Uh, yeah.
2610, right?
Yeah.
Screws. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay. Before we look at before I allow you to write this down, let's look at the other question. Let's look at it and see how it goes. That number 3. So for the number 3, a bus travels a distance of 275 kilometers, 500 meters daily. Okay, no wonder you're getting two answers because you don't understand what this is saying. Now I get it. So 275 kilometer, 500 meter. This is a single distance, okay?
Okay.
Maybe you've treated it as two distances, right?
Yeah.
No. They just use this to, confuse you a little bit in the question, just to make sure to test whether you know what you're doing, whether you know what it means, what this means. So, solution to this. The first thing you should take note of is that the daily distance, okay?
Okay.
Daily distance is in kilometers and meters, okay?
Okay.
So under kilometers, you have 275. Under meters, you have 500. Then, if you want to add them up in kilometers, because you're given something like kilometer here, so you have nothing to do with meters in your solution, okay?
Okay.
Now, you're going to say 1 kilometer equal to 1,000 meters. Then, half kilometer, okay,
Yeah.
will be what? 500 meters, right?
Yeah.
Which is zero point 0.5 kilometer. Is that clear?
Yeah.
It's 500 meters. So just add zero point 0.5 to 275 kilometers, okay?
Okay.
So daily distance, just make sure you're watching this. Daily distance will now be what? The kilometers,
But
275 plus zero point 0.5, right?
yeah.
Kilometers. So what is the daily distance now?
Uh.
275.5 kilometers, okay?
Okay.
Kilometers. So this is the distance you will use, not these two separate distances, okay?
Okay.
So for this traveling, it consumes 1 liter of diesel per 15 kilometer. Now, 1 liter covers 15 kilometer. That is for 15 kilometers. So, and this is the daily distance, okay?
Okay.
Daily. So, how many liters will this be using for the total, for 1 day? That means how many 15 can you see in this? Okay.
Yeah.
So daily fuel now. Okay. Daily fuel.
Okay.
Let me see. Let me see. Daily volume of fuel used, will be the total distance, which is 275.5 divided by 15. Okay.
Okay.
That is the number of liters, because this is 15, 1 liter per 15 kilometers. So to know how many liters it's going to use, you're going to say how many 15 kilometers you're going to see in the total distance. Because if you travel 30 kilometers, that is just another 15, right? And that will be plus another
Yeah.
1 liter, which is 2 liters for 30. Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and that is 30 divided by 15 give us 2. That's where we get the 2 liters. So these total kilometers divided by the 15 will give us the total liters used. So with that, to divide this, you can change this one above. You can change it to um, whole number because it's decimal. Exactly.
Yeah.
So when you change it to whole number, you have something like 2,755. Okay, divided by 150. Because you move the point once here, then you add a zero at the bottom. Okay, is that clear?
Yeah.
Good. Then you can say let's cut this down or divide this. So how many 5 in 27? That is 5, right?
Yeah.
Remainder 2. 5 in 25, that's 5. 5 in 5, that's 1. Then 5 in 15, that's 3. 5 in 0. Then. So at this part, we can divide it by 30, okay?
Okay.
So we say how many 30 is in 55? That's 1, remaining 25, okay?
Yeah.
That's 251. So how many 30 will you see in 251? That is 3 times 8 is 24. 30 times 8 will be 240. So that's 8, okay?
Okay.
So if you remove 240 from uh, 251, what do you have? 251 minus 240 is what?
Uh, Let me see. 111. 11.
11. So this will be 11 over 30. Is that clear?
Yeah.
So let's assume this is the volume of fuel for a day, okay?
Okay.
Daily usage of fuel is this. Okay, let's now approach it. But we've not even started the question. We just try to figure out some stuff before starting. Now, the first question: how much distance does it travel in 1 month? So, if it travels one day, one day is 275.5 kilometers. Okay,
Okay.
then 30 days will be what?
Uh,
Will be this value times 30. Okay,
yeah.
275.5 times 30 kilometers, since that is for 30 days. And to multiply 275 point 5 by 30, you can simply firstly multiply by 10 and by 3. So 275.5 times 10 times 3, since 10 times 3 is 30. So we have 2755 times 3, okay?
Okay.
Then this would be 5 times 3, that's 15, keep 1. 5 times 3 again, 15 plus 1, that's 16. 7 times 3, that is,
Come on. Ah, come on.
so 7 times 3, that is 21. Okay, right?
Here. Here.
7 times 3 is 21, plus the 1 you kept, that's 22. You keep 2. Then 3 times 2 is 6 plus 2, that's what? 8. So that means this is the total distance in 1 month. So the answer to this equal to
Oi.
8,265 kilometers. Okay, is that clear?
Yeah.
Good. Then that's the first answer. Then the second answer, which is number 2, we have how much diesel does it consume in a month? That's why we need to know how much for a day, okay?
Okay.
So, diesel or fuel for 1 month, for 1 month, I will keep writing here. 1 month will be diesel for 1 day times 30, okay?
Okay.
That will be 18, 11 over 30 liters times 30, which means we can use our 551, okay?
Yeah.
over 30, that's what gave us that one. So times 30. Then 30 cancels 30. So it uses 551 liters of fuel in 1 month. Okay.
Okay.
Liters per month. No, per. So is this clear to you now?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to allow you to put down the solution. Write the question neatly because I will request for it neatly, not that kind of, I don't know how to describe what you sent to me. So then write the solution also neatly, okay?
Okay.
So then we get, we'll continue to the other one. Okay. So what we're dealing with is simple equation. And I'm trying to say that it might look so simple, but what we need to be careful of are the signs, okay?
Okay.
Signs. You know that whenever you have a plus plus another plus, the result must be plus, okay? Please look at the screen so that you can see what I'm writing. I'm not even solving this yet. Then, whenever we have a positive added to another positive, okay? So the result
Okay.
must be positive, like positive 3 plus positive 4 is going to give us positive 7. So since I did not put any sign, I only put the middle sign to show the operation, okay?
Okay.
So that is point 1. But for point 2, if you have a positive plus a negative, uh, positive plus a negative, the value of the answer, whether it's going to be positive or negative, will be dependent on which one has more population. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, which one has what? More
More puppy.
population. So we're going to vary their population, the population of the positive and negatives. Like if the positives are 3 and added to negatives that are 4, then negative carries the weight. Okay?
Okay.
Are you looking at this?
Yes.
Maybe when I'm through, I will allow you to put all this down so that at least you can revise with them. Then, if we now have more positive, okay,
Okay.
like we have positive 4, sorry, positive 4. When I say positive, I don't need to put any sign, okay? So,
Okay.
positive 4 added to negative 3. Then my answer is going to be positive 1 because the 4 carries the weight, okay?
Okay.
Good. Now that is about adding between opposite, signs. But what about when we are subtracting them? If it's a negative number minus another negative, are you with me?
Yes.
The answer is going to be dependent on whether the population as well. Yeah, it's going to be on the population, okay? Because this will multiply, these signs will multiply and give us plus. Is that clear?
Yes.
It will multiply and give us plus, and this will now result into like a positive and a negative because this is now becoming a positive, then we have negative. So the population will now determine. Let's say we have something like -1 minus -3. So if the minus minus 3 changes to plus, excuse me, please. Close all the doors. So if the minus 3 becomes plus, don't you think it will be a negative then a positive, right?
Yes.
Then which one carries the weight? The positive or the negative?
Positive.
Positive. So that will be
Positive.
positive 2. Is that clear?
Yes.
But if we have something like a negative 6 minus a negative 2, bear in mind that this is still going to change to positive, okay?
Okay.
Then it should become a negative 6 plus 2. So which one carries the weight, positive or negative?
Ne- Negative.
Then it should be 4. Is that clear now?
Yes.
Okay, good. But we might not encounter this, but just like if they give you more than one step equation or something, you might know what to do. So let's now look at all of your answers and see which ones are correct. Let me try to move this down a little bit. This page, all of the questions, I want to move them to the bottom page. Okay, so that I'll be able to do the solution and then compare your work. So let's see how it goes. Okay, so here we are. Okay, this is the first question. The first question says x plus 4 is 7. So we have number one. X plus 4 is 7. Something plus 4 is 7. That x must be 3, okay?
Okay.
So that means x equal to 7 minus 4. And that is why x will be 3. That's clear, right?
Okay. Yes.
And you got it. Number 2,
Yes.
I don't know which one you did as number 2 now because they weren't numbered. Which one did you do as x minus 6, right? X minus
Yes.
6 equal to 18. A number unknown minus 6 gives us 18. That number must be greater than 18. Okay? Because if
Okay.
you must remove 18 from something and you have 6, and you have, I mean, if you must remove 6 from something and you have 18, then it must be maybe 24 minus 6. So how do we get that? That will be 18 plus 6. Note that when this was positive, you know, when it was positive, as it goes out, it becomes negative. Okay?
Okay.
4 was positive, then it becomes negative. But here, 6 was negative, then it has become positive. Okay?
Okay.
So anytime you cross anything through this equation sign, the symbol must change. I mean, the sign must change. Okay?
Okay.
The sign must change. So otherwise, you're going to get a wrong answer. So this is 24. And it makes sense. 24 minus 6 is 3. So you got that too. Then number 3, we have x plus 7 is negative 12. X plus 7 equals negative 12. Then x must be a negative to have a negative carrying the weight. Is that not so?
Yes.
Because in the answer, negative has carried the weight, right?
Yes.
Aha. Now are you getting something there?
Mm.
Are you getting what I'm trying to explain?
Yes.
Good. So, do you agree that x must be a negative number, even though you've gotten a positive answer?
Positive answer.
For number 3, what did you get? It's not a positive answer.
Yes.
Uh-huh. But do you agree now that x must be negative?
Yes.
because the negative carried the weight already in the answer. So, and this other one is a positive. So definitely x must be negative because you can't add something to 7 and get 0 if that thing is not 0. And you can't add a real number, I mean, a number that is not negative, okay? You can't add it to 7 and now get a negative answer. It is not possible. At least if you add something to 7, then the answer must be greater than 7, right?
Yes.
But this one now has made the answer way lesser than 7. So let us now see how to go about it. We say x equal to negative 12, then minus 7. Okay?
Okay.
So it's just like we are adding two negatives together, 12 negatives and 7 negatives. That will be 19 negatives, right?
Yes.
So that is why you didn't get it all at once. So let's go to the fourth one. 9 plus x is negative 5. The same thing is happening here, okay?
Okay.
Negative has carried the weight. So x must be a negative number, right?
Yes.
So x equal to negative 5, negative 9. Then x is going to be negative 14, right? You
Yes.
got that one. Then number 5, we have 6 equal to x minus a number. Since 6 is not a negative number, then x must be positive. Okay?
Okay.
Or I can rewrite it like, I can write it like x minus 7 is 6. It's still the same thing I'm saying. So x is going to be 6 plus 7, then x equal to 13. Is equal to 13. Let me see. Write the 13 very well. So you are correct with this. And number 6, we have negative 8 equal to x minus 10. Please focus on the screen.
I am.
Okay, good. Hmm. For us to get a negative result, then there are lots of negatives somewhere. I mean, I don't know, but we never can tell which one. Negative carried the weight, so it may mean that x will be positive because the weight of the answer in negatives, as in the number of negatives, is not up to the number of negatives in the question. Is that clear? So
Yes.
the negatives in the answer is reduced compared to the negatives in the question. That means one of the uh, components in the question must be positive. So x should be a positive answer. So let us now see how to get that. We can say x minus 10 is our minus 8 here. Then 10 goes to the other side and become positive. So x equals negative 8 plus 10. Then x equals. So now that you have negative 8 and plus 10, which one carries the weight? Positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive. So it has to be positive too. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, then let's see number 7, which is 5x. 5 plus x equals to negative 25. Let me firstly move this down a bit so I can shift that. So, so number 7, something, I mean 5 plus something is a negative answer. So that something must be negative, okay?
Okay.
So x equals to negative 25, negative 5. So x equals to negative 30. So you got these two. That's correct. Then number 8, we have negative 18 equal to something plus 3. So that something should be negative too. So x equal to negative 18, negative 3. Then x equal to negative 21. Let's see if you get negative 21. Yeah, that's correct there. Then the next question, number 9. 6 equal to 4 minus x. 6 equal to 4 minus x. So, minus something. 4 minus something. No wonder you were talking about number 9, right?
Yes.
How can I take something away from 4 and I will still have a number bigger than 4? You understand me?
Yes.
Just like saying you want to remove something from 4, like 4 minus something. It now gives me a number bigger than 4. That something must be a negative number, okay? Because that is the only
Okay.
condition. That's the only condition to have added 2 to 4 to give me 6. Is that clear?
Yes.
So with this, I can say 4 minus this 6, okay, equal to x. X will go out, it will become positive. 6 will come in, it will become negative. Is that clear?
Yes.
So we have x equal to 4 minus 6. So which one will carry the weight? Is it positive or negative that will carry the weight? Answer that question and stop listening to Israel.
Stop blabbing. Stop babbling.
So, yeah, I'm listening.
Negative 2.
Negative 2, because negative is going to carry the weight. So that's minus 2. Because positive 4 will cancel negative 4. Then we have negative 2 remaining. Okay.
Okay.
And number 10, before we move to 11 and 12. So, number 10. Read question number 10 for me. What did he say? That's x plus 2, right?
X equals to
Minus 3.
negative 3.
So, negative something plus 2 should be the negative. X must be negative. So, x equal to minus 3 minus 2. X equal to minus 5. I don't want to hear that you miss anything that has to do with negative in your test, okay?
Okay.
Because you've taken a lot of time learning this. You didn't get a final answer for this, your number 9, right?
Yes.
Okay, no problem. So number 11, that is 7 equals to x minus 8. Then x must be a positive number. If you take 8 away from something, you still get positive. So that'll be x or 7. 7 equal x minus 8. So we have 7 plus 8 is x because the 8 is going out, okay? And it will
Okay.
become plus. So 15 equal to x, which means x equal to 15. And the last but not the least, number 12. We try to separate this page. Number 12. So for question number 12, we have 10 minus something is 0. It's only 10 minus 10 that gives us 0. Okay?
Okay.
I mean, in this scenario. So we can say 10 minus 0 equal to x. X goes to the other side, so x is still 10. Okay, so if we put 10 here, that
Okay.
means 10 minus 10 gives us that 0. So let us check how many did you get correctly. You wrote x is minus 10,
I
right?
got 10. Yeah.
Oh, no, it shouldn't be minus 10. Okay, but it should be
Okay.
10. So that means we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, right?
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes.
You didn't get number 11. You got number 11. So that'll be 9.
9.
Okay, so which corrections do you need to put down? Number what?
3,
Number 3.
9, and
12.
12.
Okay, let me bring them together. So 3, drop it here. Then 9, where is 9? 9 and number 12. Number 12 is here. So, so so once you put this down, then I'll try to give you something to do if there's still time. But if there's no time, I'll just give you homework straight away against tomorrow, Sunday, okay?
Okay.